Today is a day that I've been waiting for a long time. I finally got a package that I've been waiting for 2 months. Let me show you. We finally have ourselves the infamous Ultrabee brake. Let's get it out of the package and I'll show you what we got. So this kit comes with the brake guard plus the mount, the of course brake lever with the reservoir, all that on there. This absolutely massive brake rotor, like this is huge. So today we get to put this on the bike. Still waiting for a mic to come in. Overall, the video should already be a lot better because last video I actually filmed it in the wrong ratio. We were able to turn the wind noise reduction setting on the camera back on, so that's a good thing, but there's still gonna be wind noise in the video 100% just because that's how it works. So bear with me on that, and let's get into putting this Ultrabee brake on the bike. I'm so excited. All right. This is gonna have to be the setup for now. I don't have a bike stand yet, so we're using my dog's food container. First thing that we actually need to do is get the caliper mounted onto the guard that fits the Talaria with the axle. On the Ultrabee bracket, there's gonna be a couple things we gotta take off. This guy right here. So we gotta take him out. We will put him right here on the new bracket that's gonna hold the brake onto the Talaria. There's two other things. One's going to be this little clip right here. That's gotta be mounted on there. And then this little rubber like seal deal. It's gonna go right on the other side of that. So using my dog's food container. I'm like actually sweating a little bit. In the midst of all that, the bike falls over. Whatever. All right, now the bike's on the stand and hopefully more secure than it was before, which probably isn't, but we're gonna go ahead and take the rear wheel off, and then we'll take the caliper and the other braking system off. That's on there right now. Let's do it. Wheel is off. Next thing is to replace this rotor with this new one. Torque spec tight. That's what she'd be looking like now. Such a big rotor, bro. Compared to my sprocket, this thing's massive. First thing I'm actually gonna do is put the new guard on with the spacer. You do have to remember to put the spacer on. So you put the spacer on first, like that, and then the guard goes on. Or else everything's not gonna line up properly. And then I will put the wheel back on, and then I'll run the cable after that. All right, now that we have this bad boy on here, it looks so good, by the way. First thing we need to do is take the old brake line and brake off and out. So we're gonna take the skid plate off, and I have it routed up here and then through there. And so we're gonna take it all off, and then the lucky part is these are pre-bled, which is really awesome, but the kind of unfortunate thing is that we actually have to take off this to be able to route the cable from the handle through the bike. I'm just gonna take this off apart first, and then I'll start filming when I actually need to put everything back on. So I'm not gonna lie, kind of just ran the brake through the bike without kind of showing the process, because it's a little bit kind of too difficult to show the process, but I mean, it's basically what I just said. I ran it through here. I zip tied it here because it kept coming out, so there's a little zip tie there. I ran underneath the bike. I zip tied here as well too. And then up, skid plate's still off, of course. Up through here, this I bolted back on. It doesn't fit very well anymore, but that's all right. Through the thing, and then of course the brake is right up here. I do actually need to re-bleed the brakes now, which right here is the little bleeder. So this is where we re-bleed the brakes from, and I'll show how to do that as well. So I'm gonna put the skid plate back on, and then I'll re-bleed the brakes, and then we can go take it for a ride, test it out, see what she's doing. So it is the next day. Got myself some .4 brake fluid. Everything is on the bike now, and we're just getting ready to bleed it. So I got my little hose set up here, ready to go. My wrench to open the bleeder, And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pump it, hold, and when we hold, that's when we're gonna open the bleeder and then close the bleeder, and then we can let go of the brake. And just like that, the brakes have been bled. Goodness gracious. Now let's go test them. All right, it's getting a little dark out here, and I'm not gonna lie, low-key, it's been like 4 or 5 weeks since I actually filmed the putting the brake on. Whole thing happened with my helmet and the mount. I had to order new mounts, and then I didn't put it on because I thought I was gonna get a new helmet. And I wasn't getting a new helmet because I got to save up to get a new helmet, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, hopefully the actual mount for the camera should be a little bit better for you guys. It's a little bit pointed down further, so that way you can actually see a little bit more of the bike. Before it was kind of just like my POV. Now you can see my POV and the bike a little bit better. So yeah, I've actually had some time to break in the actual brake as well as test it a lot. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. This brake is absolutely amazing. Like, you guys actually have no idea. It's crazy. It is freezing cold right now, and I'm in basically just a long sleeve t-shirt. It's absolutely diabolical, but we'll be able to give you guys a better review on the Ultrabee brake. As you can tell, right now, I already love it. It's amazing. But I want to get that on camera and show you guys how it does. I've also gotten a lot better at my wheelies since my last video, I feel like, personally. And this brake is definitely giving me a lot more confidence than the E-Ride Pro brake that I had on here before. I have yet to get brake trade on this guy, and it's like barely any movement, and I'll lock up the back brake. Like, that locks up the back brake. Versus my front brake, I mean, granted it needs pads and it's also a mountain bike brake, but still, like, I gotta fully pull that John in and it still won't even lock up the front. Other than that, I am extremely happy that I got this brake. You guys have absolutely no idea how much I love this brake. Like, it's so good. I need a front one now. Like, I gotta save up and get a front one now. Now, as far as what we're doing in today's video, of course, other than some wheelies, yeah, and reviewing the brake, there's a possibility that we might meet up with somebody new today. He told me that he's not able to get his bike started right this second. So either he's gonna get it started and we'll meet up with him, or it's just gonna be us today. But either way, it's kind of nice because we get to test the low light stabilization on this camera, which is sick. Another power wheelie for y'all. Okay, my wheelies still do suck, not gonna lie, but they're getting better. I'm trying to also learn like hooking my heels, but it's low-key kind of difficult. Like, I try to like hook my heel and all my attention goes off of everything else that I'm doing and the bike just goes straight back down to the ground. I know so far what I've done has not been a very good example, but my wheelies lately have been getting a lot longer. Like, I can actually hold them a lot longer and hold them at balance point a lot longer. So I'm low-key like slipping off the seat and I need to pull myself into the bike with my heels. And so I'm trying to learn how to hook, but it's getting kind of difficult. This might low-key be a quick video because holy crap is it cold. You guys have absolutely no idea. That one brought me back, huh? That's how strong this brake is though, bro. It like, I barely feel like I tapped that, you know? At least compared to my old one. And I just like, I gotta learn to control it a little better, be a little softer, because that just brought me straight back to the ground. Yeah, anyways, if I have to say, bro, this brake is just
the full review on the Ultrabee brake, I know it gets a lot of hype, but honestly the hype is real. I feel like, personally, like this is the best brake that I've ever felt. So it looks like we're not going to be meeting the homie. Can't get his bike started, but that's all right. I pretty much ride by myself 94/7. What does that even mean, bro? 94/7? I meant 24/7. I don't know why I said 90, but hey. I love these little bike trails. They're so perfect. It's like a mini road for us. It is cold. My nose is getting stuffy. My fingers are frozen. My face is frozen. My bike is probably frozen. My toes are frozen too. Everything's frozen here, bro. I have this fear, okay? To be fair, the only reason I have this fear is last time I tried to film a video, I tried to film this Christmas video, and my wife basically made this scavenger hunt for me, and I was going around Albuquerque, or different parts of Albuquerque, and looking for these different things and taking a picture with them, and it was super fun. And I thought it would be like a fun, cool little Christmas video. But you know, basically something happened along the way where my camera just like stopped recording for some reason. And this camera's really cool because when it stops recording, it'll like vibrate, and so it vibrates my helmet, and it'll go "poo-doo-doo." And so I know that the camera is either turned on or turned off, basically, or recording or not recording. And it must have done that at some point, but I didn't feel it or hear it, and so I didn't know that the camera was actually turned off. And I have this like setting on the camera that I can just press record and it'll turn the camera on and start recording, and then I'll press record, it'll stop recording, and then turn the camera off, so I don't have to turn on the camera every time or waste battery with the screen being on and all that. What ended up happening is now, because it turned off on its own and I didn't know that, every time I wanted to film something, I turned the camera off, and when I didn't want to film something, I turned the camera on. So basically I had these like short, like 2-minute clips of me not saying anything and not riding around or nothing, and I don't even know why the camera turned off. It hasn't happened since, which I'm glad. I don't know, like it didn't run out of storage, it still had battery, it wasn't hot, like I don't know, I really have honestly no idea. So that video went in the trash. I still completed the scavenger hunt. With that being said, I don't even remember what my first point was. Oh yeah, that's what it was. How I have this like silent fear of that either my camera just like turned off randomly, or it's just like not recording when I want it to be recording. Like right now, I feel like my camera isn't recording, and there's a way I can check probably. Like there's a little blinking red light that'll show it's recording, and I probably could pull out my phone and check. Probably should actually. Oh yeah, we chilling. I love this thing. This brake is so nice. Slow down in like 2 seconds. I'm looking just cruising around here. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I get hurt. Why am I still in this area? I don't know. Look, I want to hit a wheelie in front of this motorcycle guy. Make him think I'm cool. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I look-y just admitted it to you guys, and then I told myself just kidding, just because I didn't want to actually pretend like I was being that way, although I was, you know. It's really cold, so it's kind of hard to focus on doing the wheelie. Bro, these guys are not even... Oh! Bro, scared the crap out of me. Yo, whose car is that? Pink. Like it. You guys probably can't see a single darn thing right now because it's so dark. I guarantee that. This is gonna be the ultimate. This is the ultimate test for this camera of the light, for the low light settings. Like this is the ultimate test. Like this is like one of their big things is like they have a huge sensor in the camera to make the dark light. The dark light. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, to make the light a lot better in the dark. Let me just say it properly. the low light settings to make the low light settings just like, these are the rides I low-key kind of love though, because I just start yapping to myself and then I think of some whack things. No, I think of good things. I don't think of whack things. I think of some funny things. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not good at talking, let's be honest. I just kind of yap sometimes. But it's crazy, yeah. I think the car's a flat tire. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, I'm either one or the other. I either yap or I'm completely silent. Earlier in this video, I know it was low-key for me, it was like Anyway, holy moly, can I stay on topic? I know for me it was like 4 or 5 weeks ago, but for you guys it was like 4 or 5 minutes. See what I did there? I was trying to say, I get distracted easily. I gotta lock in here for a second. I get distracted easily, and then I don't know what I'm talking about, and then I kind of forgot what I was saying. The same thing is happening right now, and it's crazy because like I know it's happening and I know this is what I'm trying to talk about, but I'm not good with this rocky stuff. I know it's what I need to talk about, but I don't know what to say, and I had it all planned out what I was gonna say. It's like in my head like 2 seconds ago, and now it's gone. I was just like, I get distracted easily, distracted a lot from the main point. I looked down at my brake and I realized what it was. The whole point of this video was a review on my Ultrabee brake. After the install that happened 4 or 5 minutes ago for you guys, 4 or 5 weeks for me. Ooh, this is tea. Anyway. It's kind of hard to wheelie in the dark. It's a little scary. I can't see the road in front of me very well. Back to the main point that I keep getting off of this entire video. It's not gonna end because you guys just keep hearing me yap about a bunch of random crap that doesn't actually matter. I'm trying to get on the sidewalk here, yapping about a bunch of crap that doesn't actually matter, because the whole point of this video is a review video for the Ultrabee brake that you can't see anymore because it's too dark. I yapped so much, the sun that was down went down further, now you can't see anything. With everything being said about everything that I talked about today, that's a bright light. This brake, honest review, honest opinion, best thing I could have got for this bike, hands down. A lot of people were like, oh, best thing I got was supermotos, or some people think seat cover because it holds you in, or maybe like a shift lock or something, which I still do need to get. Suspension, whatever you do, brakes, and this brake specifically, the Ultrabee, oh my gosh. Best thing I could have put on this bike, hands down. So, if you're here in this video for my honest review of the Ultrabee brake and watching me install it a little bit and ride it a little bit, my honest opinion is if you are trying to get one of these, want to get one of these, looking at getting one of these, you have the budget for it or whatever, 100% get one of these. This is, for your e-bike, this is like the best brake ever. I know they have like Formula Motos or whatever they're called, which are kind of the same, but this caliper is so much bigger with the rotor too than the Formulas. I know these are more expensive, but the hype is real, and it's real for a reason. If you think about that, a lot of people think like, oh, something has a lot of hype behind it, it's going to be super expensive and it's not really worth it. But the reason a lot of things get hype behind them, yes, they are expensive, but the reason things get a lot of hype behind them is because there's a reason for the hype that's behind them. Aiden Shaw 2026, let's go. So if you're here for the actual honest review of the Ultrabee brake and everything like that, because you're looking into it, my honest opinion, get it 100%. I love this brake, it's so good. And if you're just because it's another video and you're something you're interested in, whether it's the brake, the bikes, whatever, thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to me yap for I don't know how long, and stutter for I don't know how long, and to get distracted for I don't know how long, and do this crap for I don't know how long. thank you for watching my video. And if you want to, go ahead, leave a like. Please subscribe. It helps me out. And stay tuned. Bye-bye now.